Hi everyone, this is Babs with Listen to Your Inner You. My website is also listentoyourinneryou.com. You can book sessions on there, and I do not have a waiting list right now. I would love to hear from you. But straight to the point, today I am talking about my take of living in the end. My take on living in the end is not as everyone else's. I have had clients that come to me that have learned a certain way of living in the end, and it sounds exhausting to me. Some told me that they're pretending to have something that's not here, and that sounds exhausting because they came to me and they were frustrated and anxious, and then understandably, because you're pretending that something isn't in your current reality. I never ever ignore my current reality. I've done it. I have learned my lesson. It doesn't feel good. It's a lie. The current reality is here, and if you're ignoring it, then you cannot, in my opinion, you cannot reach the next level of getting what you want if you're ignoring what you currently have. So I don't ignore my current reality. I fully live it. I fully feel everything. I react. I feel. I just live it. And then the other part is I do not even try to stay in that feeling for longer than minutes. How I get into the feeling of living in the end is by visualizing. Not everyone is comfortable visualizing. Not everyone is good at it. I understand that. But if you would like to include it, you can learn to get better at it. I actually have a friend in real estate who has been doing focus work, and that's the only way she could do it until she started automatically doing visualizations. They started coming to her and she told me about it, and she was so excited, and I was so happy for her. So you can learn to get better at it. Also, if there's a visualization that is making you miserable, then you either could have resistance towards it that you want to work through, or you could have emotional attachment, or it could just not be the right visualization. Pick one that makes you feel happy, or whatever your feeling is when you have it, right? So when I visualize, I usually close my eyes. I'm a very good visualizer. I've always done it. I'm a daydreamer as well. So sometimes they come to me, and that's called daydreaming apparently. But when I do them on purpose, I sit down or lay down and I close my eyes and I think about it. And then I try to include as many senses as I can. I try to imagine touching whatever it is, smelling it, seeing it, hearing it, whatever you can include, the more the better. Because then you actually get that feeling of, oh my God, this feels amazing. Oh my God, I did it. Oh my God, I'm so happy or content, whatever you're feeling. This is how you get into the feeling. You're tapping into that energy. Everything that you want is already in here. Everything is already there. We're just tapping into it and activating it. We're pretty much just activating what we want. The desires are there. If we follow them, they need to be activated, and then any resistance needs to be worked through. I'm big into resistance work. It was what changed my life, and I would love to help you change it too. So my living in the end is I do affirmations or stories, whatever you call them. I'm huge into it, and I will teach you how to do that. That's how I teach it. I don't do askformations. I don't do affirmations. I do affirmations. They work for me. I'm a very good manifester. They always work. And if something works for you and you get results with it, don't change it. I'm not asking you to change it. I'm just giving you tips on how maybe you could see some difference if your current work doesn't bear results, then maybe this will help. So visualizations, do that. That's how I live in the end. And then when I come out of it, I live my day. I react to whatever goes around me. I get angry, I get happy, I get sad, I have bad days, I have good days. I work, I talk to friends, write a book, take a walk, whatever helps you live your day. Live it. I would suggest do not pretend, because the clients that came to me that were doing that were very frustrated and upset and anxious. So just do your day and then tap into it when you can. I mean, if you want to visualize 20 times about one subject per day, do that. No one's telling you how much is good or bad. There's not too much or good, or not too little, too bad. I mean, do whatever works, right? Or feels good. And then the other thing is affirmations. Again, visualizing and affirmations, this is how I live in the end. This is how I teach it. Doesn't mean that it has to work for you. This is for the people that have been frustrated with whatever they're currently doing isn't working, and maybe this will work. And if you need help, book a session. I would love to help you. But this is how I do it. I don't try to stay in the feeling all day. It sounds exhausting. It sounds unsustainable for me, and therefore I don't. I only do that. I only live in the end while I'm doing the visualizations or when they come to me, or also while I'm speaking these affirmations. That's why they were so big for me. While I speak them, the mind, when you say things, it always thinks in images, and your subconscious speaks in images. So that's what I use. I use images to communicate and retrain the brain by saying things, by visualizing. That's how I do it. And that's how I live in the end, because when I see images, I automatically always have feelings with it, right? When you see something, you react, you have an emotion, you have a feeling about it. That's how it works. That's how I teach it. That's how I believe that it works. And hopefully this works for you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.